Guys, it's John here with F1 Fitness Centre. I'm here with the boss. Raj, after 3 days of setting up. But like, Raj, you've been planning this for months. It's done now, it's dusted, we're taking down the stuff. What are your thoughts on today?
It's the day's just a 7-hour long buzz. It's we've had more lifters. We've had a really good Mr. Beachbody competition. Not everything goes right, not everything goes to plan when you're in front of the public for 7 hours. That aspect of it can be a bit hairy at times, and I'm man on the mic trying to keep the audience going. The audience were brilliant. We had more spectators than we've ever had before. But on the flip side of it, like you and I have worked hard for the last 3 days. In the background, we've been promoting it since the beginning of July, so that, it's mailing stuff out and social media and everything else, stuff that I'm not really good at, I suppose. So every year's a learning curve, but we've had a phenomenal show. We've had a brilliant response, biggest crowd we've ever had, biggest number of competitors we've ever had. So all in all, I'm absolutely shattered. I have no idea if we've made any money, but who cares? We've had a great day.
So, Raj, with regards to the stage winners in the physique with the Miss Bikini and the Mr. Beachbody, Joe, inclusive of the Masters, the Junior, and the Young Mummy, the standard out there, to me anyway, was phenomenal. That's what I thought today. Certainly way overshadowed last year as well. What was your opinion of the winners, and just not even the winners, the overall standard that was there?
I think you're starting to see it from a different perspective because your friend has gone through the whole process of preparing for a Beachbody show, the diet, the nutritional side of things, the training side of things, the psychological warfare of is it right, is it wrong, all the time and effort that goes into practicing for the stage, and just all the pressure that goes into the last week, because it's a complete swing from your usual diet. And you've seen that different side of it this time with Dara. So you've a better appreciation of the guys that are in shape, the guys that are in really good shape. Jay that won the Mr. Beachbody is in ridiculous condition, and he worked very hard to do that. And sometimes it's easy to see the guys lift and you think, oh, that's a great lift, he obviously trains well.
Yeah.
But the time and effort that goes into a physique rather than a lift is a whole different ball.
Like, I mean, there are so many people out there who say are into their health and fitness, into the gym, in good shape. There's people like me then who follow bodybuilding as a sport.
Yeah.
I don't compete, but I love to follow the sport. I watch the films, I watch Generation and things like that. Until I worked with Dara, until we went through that stuff with Dara, I was helping you with the show today. But not only that, when I was in backstage with Dara, pumping up, giving him his bits and bobs, making sure his water was right, that sort of stuff. I couldn't believe the highs and the lows that guy has gone through in the last day.
10 hours.
If it'll take the last 10 hours. It was amazing. Like, when the carb dropped, he was feeling terrible. Then he got the high of the carb load, the starting to, the weakness that comes with the water drop. The adrenaline last night, I saw him last night, he was at a low point in moisture, but he was on a high. Then today, he found today tough. Coming up to the show, he was in bits, that lad.
Yeah.
And I really, hats off to him. I thought he did so well up there.
And when you think, that's his first time attempt. If he ever does it again, he'll be better than he's been today because of the learning curve. But when you think of the guys, the guys like Jay, the ladies like Michelle and Victoria that have won their classes, they're seasoned performers, they're seasoned competitors. So they're going through that emotional roller coaster, on a very regular basis, almost like professional sportsmen.
You have to be here to just appreciate the level of like the motivation you need to put yourself through it is insane.
And then you've got a guy like David Nelligan who has done bench press to a high standard, done deadlift to a very high standard, rep max, came in the top 4 of the rep max. It was a ridiculously good competition. And then got a spray tan on and came 4th in the Mr. Beachbody.
Lots.
So for him, winning the overall athlete of the day, I think is just an outstanding accolade.
Listen, we better get this down. We got to go for a few beers.
Pleasure, mate.
Well done. We'll talk to you soon.